Welcome back, y'all. We're live. Oh man, just jamming,
Glad
funky.
that song wasn't 45 seconds longer. I might have got out of breath.
Oh man. All right. Welcome to another episode. This is the second prime time episode of the Boar's Nest. Uh we have a little guest, he's backstage. And I think I'll let Troy call the people who's in here out.
Let's do that. Let's go all the way back up to the top. And there's my friend Burrito Catfishing Lady Lisa, Melissa, Gig, Adventures with Tasha and Jonathan, Pork Chop, 351, Cleveland is here. Mike Sampson is here. Shirley T, my friend, is here. Shirley's having vision problems tonight, but she's listening. Small water catfish is here.
Man.
Scrolling. Trying to make sure I don't miss nobody. Wolf Den Outdoors, Black Catfish in 205 is here. Hello, buddy. Jersey's here. Misplaced Country Girl. River Rat. Good to see you, Ernest. Cat is here. Jimmy James Bailey is here. Mullet Man.
Oh yeah.
Billy.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm to the bottom. I don't think I
What?
missed anybody. Yeah, well, I'm a professional.
What
And
are you trying to say, Troy?
I'm not out of practice either.
All right.
Well, we got the man of the hour backstage. Fat Boy Eric, good to see you. Hogleg making snow angels yet. He would do it. Indiana Chris has made it in. I tried to get him to do it. You know, Hogleg's sort of strange. He'll eat rotten fish and Vegemite, but he won't roll around in the snow.
No. I got better sense. Oh man.
Well, we got a guest.
Hey,
Back
wait a minute. We got
The man of the hour.
we got it started snowing at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We've already got, it's been snowing off and on. We've already got an accumulation on the ground of 4 to 5 inches. Yes, sir. It's supposed to go till about midnight. So there you go. Anybody want to buy any snow? Georgia snow. Let me add that. Georgia snow. For sale, cheap. Okay. I'm done.
No buyers.
Oh, misplaced country girl said you can keep it.
Brian B. Catfishing's here. Don R is here. Catfish Dog.
Welcome in, y'all.
Rolling.
205. Misplaced country girl. Uncle Don. Jimmy.
Well,
There's the beautiful Melissa.
we brought in a big gun tonight.
Yes,
Big
sir.
gun tonight. Yes, the man of the hour.
Yes, sir. We're going to talk a little bit about hunting. You know who it is? It's none other than, y'all know him. He's from the community. It's Downtown Ernie Brown. Welcome in.
Hey. Hello, everybody. Appreciate everybody showing up, coming in tonight. Thank you, Hogleg, Troy, for having me.
Thank you.
Yes,
And
sir.
you had a little bit of excitement this week, I heard, or I
Yeah,
seen.
just a little. Roughly around about 55 pounds of boneless meat after it was all done.
Wow.
Everything from sausage, roast, steaks, ground burger. That's
The
the deer.
dog agrees it is
I,
good.
I, I see. I see it wasn't dog meat either.
Yeah.
Boy, I was glad to hear that dog bark.
Well, we're actually trying to beat this one right here.
Wow.
That's 13. He's got 3 brow tines on this one side,
Uh huh.
one on the other. I don't know what caused this. It looks like a chicken foot.
Yeah, it does. Sure does.
Was it
Uh,
great value corn?
Do what?
And what great value corn it caused that was it?
I don't know. That was the last one I had to, the last one I shot before I got sick. Had to throw it away. It was probably 125-pound deer. And she's running through the house looking out the windows trying to find one right now.
there. Now I got it. My chat wasn't moving over here on this side. Oh. Well, and Troy, you got a little clip.
I do. I got the video.
You got a
Yeah,
video.
we know what Troy does with them, don't we?
I got the video of Ernie shooting that deer. In fact, I got it queued up. So anybody that don't want to see that might ought to turn their head because we're gonna show that now.
Catfish Fresno.
Hey, Fred, welcome in, buddy.
And we're gonna play it. And I'll make it large screen for everybody to see it. There it is. There's the young buck standing there. Go on and tell us, Ernie, what you're doing here.
I was just sitting there waiting on the other one coming in because I noticed he kept looking up. And normally, the older deer will send in the youngsters to make sure it's safe before they come in. A lot of scents people use in one place to get them to come in may not work in some other area. Everything's different. This here, see, he's coming off the hill too. After he's been down there for a few minutes, I'm gonna say he's probably down there a good 5-10 minutes, and then finally the other one comes in. But mind you, this is not the biggest one. The biggest one out there so far this year is a 12.
Wow.
Really don't know if he dropped his antlers yet, but there is one nice body out there that's huge. See, he's just taking his time coming in. He's leery. He's spooked.
What was you thinking right at that minute?
Well, I was kind of hoping it was the bigger one, but I'm just waiting for him to get the right shot. I figured they would do some fighting like they normally do, but the big one runs the little one off every single time.
Hey, Mark, welcome in.
Hey, Mark. Thank you, Melissa, for dropping that.
Y'all can go check it out. The full video right there. Melissa just dropped the link. Now let's get back to your thoughts.
Well, Aaron said he busted you because of the little one kept looking at me They do that all the time. Anytime you got a little noise there, they don't really pay a whole lot of attention, but they raise up and look. And right then, I thought for sure he was going to hook him with the horns or poke him to get him out of the way. But the little one already knows that, it's time to take a break.
All right. Now you must have shot.
I think I did. I wasn't paying attention to the screen that well, but yeah.
Yeah. You shot because they scattered.
Yeah, you went.
And if I ain't mistaken, right when you shot, you said, that was a bad shot.
Yeah.
Well, that just made me some work to do.
If you get a bad shot, it could cost you an hour or so of tracking easy. And then this weather and then my health, I shouldn't really be out there, but it's something I had to do.
Right. And you do, you feed them, you feed your family with the deer you killed.
Yeah.
And dispatch.
Yeah. And if somebody wanted some that was close by, I normally, when I get, a couple of deer, I share it,
Yeah.
I cleaned the arrow up. The broadheads, one of the blades is bent just a little bit, but nothing to hurt. The rest of the arrow is perfect. I'll use it again. It ain't nothing to stop me from it.
Now, how long did you have to track him?
He only went 40 yards.
Wow.
If that.
Wow.
When you get a good shot, they don't go far.
Now, how far was you from the deer when you shot him?
Less than 10 yards.
Wow. Less than 10 yards. That's...
Mark, you can knock that off right now. We did not get snow this time. Thank God.
We got it. We got it.
My friend got about 4 or 5 inches down in Houston, and that is an unheard of to get snow down there of that magnitude. So,
yeah, I seen some pictures down in Louisiana. It didn't look too good.
They snowing. So, what'd you tell us about the bow you used, Ernie?
I got a old Horton Super Mag. I started with one of those when I was 16 years old. Never shot a bow in my life.
Crossbow, right?
Yeah, it's a crossbow. Went out the first weekend when I got it, and with another guy and his buddy, they took me to Deer Creek. And got a 6-point buck that weekend. Just tinkered with regular bows off and on, and I figured, well, it can't be too much difference between that and a compound bow. If you hold it higher, it goes further. So I held it at the top of his back, and it went into the Heart, Lung, and Liver about 65 yards away. And I only used a 30-yard pin because that's all I had, and just judged it. It was a luck shot, really. But I got him too. I used the arrows with double X75 Easton arrow shafts. They're magnums. I use a 125 normally grain broadhead. These is 100s, which the difference in the broadheads, the 125 is a little heavier. It won't go as far as the 100. Whereas shooting and hitting right on target, you might drop an inch or two. Right. Not really major. But I play with arrows all the time. Buddy of mine, Ted Eastman, in Columbus up there, he was the one that took me out to Deer Creek. And I hung around with him. I learned a lot. If you cut the arrows, if they're 22 inch, if you can keep your broadhead out from your arrow a little bit, or your bow, you're all right. You can cut your arrows down to make them go faster. I learned that from him, and ended up learning how to fletching, so that saves me a lot of money in arrows when you can do that yourself.
Now, of course, I know, but some of these people out here don't know. What do you mean by fletching?
Fletching? Fletching is these right here, the veins on the arrow. A lot of times they use feathers. They make them out of plastic now. And this is the knock. It takes kind of like a half moon knock on it for the crossbow.
Right.
So you killed him with no scope, just to use
Yeah.
the defense.
No, I got a scope on this one. I've actually got 3 of the crossbows. I got 2 super mags and Chrissy's got a Summit 150, which is the same thing as a super mag. Just changed the name, and I think one of them's got a cable on it, and the other one's got a string, but they're both basically the same bow.
Right. And welcome in everybody. Everybody's come in since we started. You're all welcome in here, and you know me. If you been here at least 2 or 3 times, you will get a wrench. If I deem you old enough, if I think you're old enough, that is. Hey, Justin.
Hey, Bugman.
Why ain't you get your wrench, Justin? Let's see. That's our youngest son, Justin.
How many pounds is that crossbow?
It's a 150-pound pull.
So you have a crank for it?
Nope, I do it by hand.
Wow.
I do got a rope that Chrissy uses for her bow, but if she's real close to me, I'll just go ahead and cock it and leave her where she's at and go find me another place to hunt. That way, she can do it herself if she wants to. But you never know who might be in the live next time when I go live. Might be Chrissy.
There you go.
How much time you got left?
I got to February 2nd. I'm allowed any deer that's antlerless or less than 3-inch horns.
So if the bucks lose their horns, that's antlerless, right?
Yep, that's the way I took it from what I read on the laws.
Okay. And if y'all don't know, bucks lose their horns every year, and they got to get it. And it depends on what they have to eat, where the if they have big horns. But that's how they tell how old a deer is. From what I've heard, is by the very first part of the horns, closest to their head.
Yeah, the base.
The base. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you can go by that, but I think a lot of times they go by their teeth, how they're wore and all that. There was a boy killed a 32 point out here outside of Chillicothe in a place called Knockhamstead. The deer, it's probably a good thing he got him, because he would have ended up starving to death, because there's not soft foods out there for the deer.
Right.
I'm glad to see him get him. You don't get deer that big around here. You're lucky to get a 12 point and this 13 here.
Yeah, that's how it is around here. Of course, I haven't been hog hunting or deer hunting in about 2 or 3 years. Well, about 3 or 4 years, as a matter of fact.
You get your health get a little bit better there. I don't see no problem for you not going. Get you back on your feet.
I do, getting him off a recliner.
Oh man, come on now. Does anyone ever notice the whole hour to say hello to everyone in the chats? Mark, push. If you think you can do better, by all
That's why.
means.
That's why he had me do it tonight, Mark. That's probably going to be my job from here on out. I can see that already.
Well,
Fishing with Big Mike. He made it in this week.
say, Mike, when you're a legend like Mark is, I mean, you got so many followers and all that. Yeah, it would take about an hour.
He's got that podcast voice.
You are exactly right. And Troy ain't going to get up in the middle of the night neither.
I'm talking about us. Looky
Ernie,
here.
tell us about how long it takes you to butcher that deer.
Well,
Look at me.
I had a little hiccup here the other morning with the truck. I had to take care of that. All told, the night I got him, I took him straight in the garage, hung him, field dressed him, left him hanging till next morning, drain out a little bit. Then I went out next morning, started skinning, which he should have already been skinned, but I didn't feel like messing with it. I was already tired of doing what I done. I went ahead and skinned him out, took care of the business with the truck, went back out, got him all cut up, bagged up, brought in the house, and I started butchering him up. It pretty much took about all day.
Yeah.
Even though I got $800 grinder and I could push 18 quarts, pillow-sized quarts out in 6 minutes, you still got to have your time. You got double washing, make sure you get all the hair off of it. You got to watch how you take the meat off because it's layered, overlapped, and all that in order to get all the pieces out that you want, unless you're just going to grind it all up and save the tenderloin.
Right.
But you still got to do that double wash and look for hair.
Welcome in, dude.
Deer grinder that I had, it wasn't that fast.
Yeah, that hand grinder, it'll take you a long time with it, unless you add a pulley and a motor.
Mike 6, welcome in.
Hey, that's a boy right there that's always in my lives.
Yes, sir. He's in a bunch of people's lives.
If he ever gets to feeling better, he's more than welcome to come up here and sit right out there with me and get him one.
There you go. There you go. That's my brother from another mother right there.
Well, how much time do you spend shooting that bow every year, Ernie? I'd like to know that.
Truthfully, once you get it set in, you shouldn't have to shoot no more than 2 shots or 3. And you're ready to go. Once you see that it's on target, you don't need to do no more.
Well, that don't work out too good for Hog Leg and Steve Adams.
Sure.
Yeah?
Can you get a little closer? Because you keep coming in and out.
How about now?
Yeah, there you go.
And he's hard of hearing.
Boom, 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 boom. You get it? No. I've heard that a lot. There's Kelly. Welcome in, Kelly.
Big Mike?
Yeah, next year I might take down a brand new bow I got. One thing I've been doing with it is target practicing a little bit here and there. I'll probably try to use it.
There you go.
It's a Bear's Lights Out, about 70-pound pull, custom string and stuff on it. I'm gonna try it. It's a little shorty bow. I'll have to drop my top one instead of the bottom one.
Oh, you talking about my picture? Is my picture going in and out? I thought you was talking about.
It was kind of wavy, kind of like an alien.
Yeah, I was talking about your picture.
I thought you was talking about the voice.
No. I was talking about your picture.
Well, I'll just clear that up. That way I can recline because I'm kind of lazy.
Mr. Duggars, however.
That's better. All right.
Okay.
Well, they don't need to see me. They know what I look like. They've seen me twice today already.
How many times?
I've been on already once today. This is the second time.
Yeah, I
I done
know.
live earlier today.
Well, you ain't
But if
through.
you watched my show, you'd know that.
I do watch your show, man.
He does after he wakes up.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too.
Yeah.
But I try to catch it when you're on. So we need you to keep.
I like getting you up here in front of everybody and taking them shots at you. That way you can't talk ugly to me.
Alvin Lewis,
What?
are you sure that works?
He'll get me later though.
I put Troy's picture in the barn to keep the rats out.
Troy, did you leave the trailer behind? I did not. I did not. I dropped the trailer the other day.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is going to be the new Boar's Nest show. This is what I wanted to do for a while now. But you know, when I had the morning show, it was impossible because bringing people up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, yeah, that was just asking a little too much.
Well, you get surprises too. Well, look there. There's old man Breaks.
Yeah, old man Breaks has made it in.
Look at that, Steve.
Oh, legal shooting time, Uncle Steve. It was like 5 or 10 minutes, and legal time would have been over with. I was pushing the limit.
Yeah.
But it was all legal. You got a half hour before sunset and a half hour after sunset. And if anybody wants to know anything about that, one thing they do is get a hold of me online. I'll help them out as much as I can.
I got a special gift from in a green bag. Steve Adams sent me some cherry tomatoes seeds.
Yeah, he's gonna send me some too.
I'm gonna plant me some tomato plants this year. I'm gonna have to go get me some stuff to plant them.
Pontoon Jody showed up. There's Uncle Lou. Welcome in, Uncle Lou. Lou.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna try to catch the next one on the Uncle Lou rod.
A deer?
Yeah, why not?
They close enough to you. She 10 yards away.
Yeah, you switch him real good with it.
Yeah.
If you take the tip off of it, you got you pretty much a spear.
I guess so. Welcome in, Don Long.
Hey, Mr. John. Well, Mr. John, at least when I get up and walk out the door of the blind, my coat is not burnt. My leg might be, but my coat ain't.
Oh man.
I've
Yeah.
done that before too. Get too close to the heater out there fishing and singe it a little bit. It can happen to anybody. And being out there, if you're hunting, even if you know what you're doing, you got to watch the other person
Right.
because it is very dangerous out there nowadays. You got boys running around here with these pistols that's got 12-inch barrels, look like wide earth. Anything that makes a sound, they'll point their gun that way. They don't care what's between them and the deer. They don't look beyond that. They'll still shoot at the deer.
That might be why I got my name Hogleg.
Hmm.
But it may not be.
Yeah, one of these days I'll go down south there and do some hog hunting down there.
Come on.
I've never been. They're supposed to be here, but they ain't. 30 years and I ain't seen the first one. And I've been all through these woods. Welcome in, Mr. Gray Wolf. Is that on line?
Welcome in, Greg. Uh-oh. Somebody getting messages.
Mm-hmm. That's just notification. Yeah, I was going to go out there tonight. And you guys asked me to come up here, so I looked at the temperature. I was outside earlier. Yeah, it's cold. As long as the wind ain't blowing, you're all right. I mean, it's not really all that bad. But I told him no, I had to do this, and there's always tomorrow.
Yep, that's right.
And it's just like everybody want me to shoot that little bitty deer. Patience is a virtue. If you wait, things will happen.
I got pigs knocking on the garage door wanting more corn. Small water charter says. Yep, he's been
Speaking
killing
of
a few
pigs,
or dispatching a few down there.
Thank
got
you,
'em
Gray
here.
Wolf.
They got pigs here in town rooting up people's yards.
Wow.
Now that's now that's a menace.
No,
That's a menace. In Irving, at that,
Right.
middle of the city.
that's kind of dangerous.
Well, yeah, because them hogs, they get a little mean sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when they're hungry, especially. Just like any other animal that's out there, you put some food out there, they're going to fight over it. They're going to do whatever they can to get to it and get what they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like them squirrels out there. They're fighting over corn too.
Right. I know we got 3 traps that we set out and every time we set them out we dump a bucket of corn in there and then put that trail going outside the pen to lead them in and every time we get a minimum of 7.
Wow.
uh they go from this size to this size. And but we catch a lot of small ones and we try to uh dispatch the bigger ones and we try to see we don't cook anything. We don't personally, or me and my buddy, we don't want to cook anything that we prefer them around 100 pounds. Uh, but you know, if we got a party or something we're doing, 150 pounds, we don't keep nothing that has baby piglets, or we don't keep the boars 150 pounds more. You know, we just dispatch them. But yeah, we try to domesticate all the little ones. We try to find homes for them. Yes, we try to find homes for little wild pigs.
I'll tell you, boy down the road here got a hold of some, and he was raising them, selling them to the big fancy farms out there, so that people can go in and hunt.
Yeah, well, but that's what we're getting them off of the pecan groves. Uh, they they dig up the pecan groves down here, and so we get rid of as many as we can.
We used to trap them and then run about 2 weeks of corn through them before we'd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what we do.
clean them out.
Yep, that's what we do.
That's kind of what I'm doing here.
And when we do uh, clean one, we skin it. We don't, so we miss all that bacon and all. So we skin it, and we try to save as much as the fat as we can. You know,
Mm-hmm.
cut it off and put it to a side. And before we skin it, though, we douse bleach on them and then hit it with the pressure washer. So
I've ruined another one, hog leg.
you did. What you talking about?
Did you?
JG's playing with ladies playing Call of the Wild.
Oh man.
You ought to get on there sometime, play with us, JG.
Heck yeah.
It's always opening.
Yeah.
I hope you're a better student than Hog Leg and Stan, though.
You just jealous, man.
Hey, I wanna say,
Hey,
and I
what
announced this today on the show.
what's
and,
that?
and I'm really pushing for this. I'm going to go set up some extra duck blinds, and I'm going to get you guys on the duck hunt. And I'm not even going to duck hunt. We're going to do a live, and I'm just going to do the commentary.
No.
Yeah, I want to just be able to sit back and busy with the chat, and maybe roast y'all a little bit.
It ain't gonna happen, cat.
There's a difference between roast and overcooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday, Tom.
I just want to sit back and watch the show and have a few laughs because I know it's going to be funny.
Hey, pork chop. Happy birthday, Tom.
Yeah,
And you know what? I just even have a better thought on that. What we ought to do is do that, and I ought to get me and Melissa to do the commentary and just let us watch y'all and enjoy the moment. That ought to be a hoot.
crazy hillbilly. Welcome in.
Oakland's like, He's like,
What's
shut
up,
up about that right
No, it ain't gonna happen.
now.
You must be talking to Ernie.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm talking about you and Stan. I want to watch you and Stan. I want to watch Stan out there look like he got a Tommy gun firing as many shots as he can.
JG, if you got killed by a moose, it ain't gonna be your first time.
It
No,
sure
no.
won't. It won't be
Oh,
your
no.
last either. That's
Steve
gonna-
Adams been ran over what 20 times.
That's a little short, don't you think, Ernie? Not enough.
Well, you're probably right. Yeah, that's on the low number.
But let me tell you, now I like the excitement of the I go hunting for crocodiles in 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 Australia, and them crocodiles sometimes come after you. They'll come up out of the water And I'm sitting here. No, I'm doing like all of that right there when the crocodiles get after me. I'm trying to get away from them in my chair.
Mhm. They will come
Yeah.
out with water, weeds, and all that.
Oh man, and one of them uh
Oh, Steve
what's
said
that?
20 times. That was just today.
What's that? What's that game where that map where the Bengal tigers are?
Nepal.
No, yeah, Nepal. Uh, them Bengal tigers. If you don't hear them, and sometimes when you hear them, they all over you just like that fast. Bam!
Yep.
And that, oh, I jump like that every time. Oh man. George scared me.
Hmm.
I thought it was defibrillator. No, I don't want that thing to go off.
You'll know it if it does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, your show will go viral if it does. I can guarantee you that.
yeah. But yeah, I remember Huxon.
Is
JG
it
Hill.
Tom? Is it Tom's birthday today?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday, Mr. Tom.
Yes, it is. Y'all want? I want to sing happy birthday to him.
No, we're gonna let you do that.
Oh, Troy. No, you want to join in, Ernie?
I'm gonna go right ahead. Your show, brother. You got the singing voice, remember?
No, I don't.
You
I
was
just
in
got
the
a voice.
band.
I played the bass, man. I wasn't the singer. All right, we'll let you off the hook now. It's awesome. All right, 29 today, Tom. I'll get in right here.
Well, it don't look like Hogleg's gonna be up much longer after the show because somebody's gonna chew
What?
on it a little bit.
What? Oh no. What does Lance want you to do?
Melissa says when she seen you do that, she was grabbing the keys.
Oh. Melissa, I would, but the other two won't.
What is this? Monkey see, monkey do?
No, that's the tradition of the boar's nest. I forgot to tell you that.
That was the fine print, Troy, that you
Yeah,
didn't
Yeah,
read.
that was that, and no Vegemite and no rotten fish was in the contract in big bold letters. Mm-mm-mm.
that you was singing. Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't let
called
you
me.
know, man.
You
Huh?
need soft baits or anything, check Ted out on Off the Hook here. He makes some
That,
good soft baits.
that's right. That's right.
And he also has got some deer lure called Jinxon. That's pretty good. I might try to get some of that next year and try it out.
Well, don't look like you need it this year, Ernie.
No, sure don't. I've been doing this for good lord, probably 10 years or better. When I started not being able to get out in the woods like I want to, I started doing the blind out here by the house. If they're here, why should I go walking 3 miles in the woods? when I can get them here.
Yeah.
You gotta have an edge. When your health goes bad and everything, you gotta have an edge to do things. You gotta find a shortcut without getting in trouble.
Mark, leave my lady alone.
Hmm.
Welcome in, Mississippi Life.
Hey, Mississippi, appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, you know, Carrie Underwood was supposed to sing at Donald Trump's inauguration, and I looked over there at Melissa, and I said, "I wonder what she's gonna wear." Oh man!
You're welcome, Ted.
So, y'all ready for some football? She says. I read that, and I got to thinking that, about the the Nuts beat the Angels.
Boy, everybody's got a crush on deviled eggs and everything else, but what made up my mind today that I'm going to go out there and get another deer was when I took that first bite of meat, a little bit of gravy.
That'll motivate you every time, won't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't have, I don't know how to put it, you just ain't got all the junk in it that you get from the store. It's got its own flavor.
Right. Yeah.
A little Cajun seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic, and a dash of onion powder. Man, oh man.
Talk about some good eating right there.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of hunting. I used to hunt just about almost every day. I was a little time in that deer stand. Fact is, I got where I saved some vacation time where I could go hunting. They knew they wasn't gonna see me for a certain time of the year.
Yeah, Mark, it ends February 2nd, buddy. I built this building the way I got it built. I got to finish it up this year. I built it in case Troy wanted to come up and get him a deer. I got a ramp built, going to be built on it and everything. He can go right up in there and get situated and get him some meat.
Hey, Deadpool.
Hey, Deadpool, welcome in. But this year I'm going to try to get all
Yeah,
some
you better say. Yes, it's like he's being interviewed by Howard Cosell.
and that's the way it is.
Small water. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, if I get a hold of farmers, I'll have plenty of corn this year when they go cleaning out their silos. Maybe get a little cheaper than the feed mill, you know?
Yeah, you just gotta keep it dry.
Yep. Oh, I had everything around here. I had old deep freezes filled up. I had truck tool boxes, barrels, you name it. Guy brought me a dump truck load and dumped it on the ground, and I had to clean up the mess.
I know y'all have seen them twice the ice machines sitting in different, various locations. I guess y'all have seen them.
I ain't never seen them.
Yes, little ice houses, vending machines that you go up to, and you put $1.50. Some of them
Oh, okay.
dollars, and they give you like 20 pounds of ice in a bag. And then if you have your cooler, they give you more. ice, cooler. Y'all seen them before?
I think they got them down in Tennessee at the gathering. There was
Yeah,
one down
yeah,
there.
them machines. Well, down south they have vending machines for corn.
Yep, I've seen that.
You pull up to
Mm,
the thing and you pay it. And, it's like $5 a bag. You get
yeah,
a bag. I thought that was neat.
yeah, I seen that on a YouTube video. I watched it. It was different. I was like, man, I wonder if there's any of those around here. Because there's days that you don't pay attention to how much you got, and day you need it to feed them those closed. But we do have a place down here that's an honor system. You drop your money in the box and get what you need.
Yeah. Well, I thought them days were gone. The
No,
honor
we
system.
still got them.
Yeah, little Lucy's doing good. She's into everything. She has got comfortable and she is mischievous, to say the least. But I think Mama's realized that two puppies at one time might be a bit much.
Huh.
Yeah.
Thought she was going to say you and
Right.
the dog was a little bit too much, but
Well,
when
you
you got
know,
one that's already potty trained and all, I mean, the other kind of easy.
Yeah.
uh, two puppies and a handicap might be a little bit too much work for her.
Well,
Well, yeah, Eddie Gross.
you know how it's going to pan out, don't you? They're going to protect Daddy, one on each with her feet, while she's trying to get close to you to help you.
Yeah, that she's of course she's a puppy.
Look at me and Sandy Toes.
She wants to
Glad you can
bite.
make it.
She likes to bite. She likes to nip.
And we'll
And
raise the sharp teeth and it'll feel good.
yeah, well, she don't nip Daddy. My roar's a little bit louder than Mama's, so she don't. She's learned not to nip me, but she
Yeah.
nips Mama, and Mama gets on to her and she thinks she's playing. But when Daddy gets on to her for it, it's like, okay, Daddy's not playing. So
Mhm.
Daddy's being serious. Daddy's roar is a little bit more thorough than Mom's. So
That's how that cat is.
yeah.
That's how the kitten, I should say. But
So I'm having to get on to her a little bit when she nips my wife because she's not listening to her, but she listens to me. I told my wife they're just like a kid; they got to be taught to mind.
Yep.
yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I try to tell Melissa.
Yep.
You got to get on that cat sometimes.
Yeah. If not, you end up with a bad ordeal.
Yep. That cat kitten, she's going in heat again. And she jumps from the floor. She was in here last night. I was sitting right here. She was on the floor right here. She stays back here with me most of the time. She was standing on the floor. Next thing I know, she was on top of my head. Jumped on top of my head.
Got a cat.
And then earlier, just not 2 hours ago, as I was walking by the bar, she was on the little bar, the end bar, where Melissa keeps Melissa keeps all of her cat food there, and it's just a little short bar, like that. She was on there, and Next thing I know, bam, on top of my head again. Melissa
Oh,
said, why does she keep doing that to you? I said, she thinks I'm her man. uh,
precisely, John.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Oh, yeah, she's still a wildcat, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucy's a hoot, but she's a good puppy. She sleeps in the bed, and she goes outside the potty most times. She has a few accidents in the house. Usually that's our fault, but she's she's fitting in real nice. Smart, probably too smart for her own good sometimes, but we enjoyed the dog. We missed having a dog. We really did.
Yeah, y'all needed a dog. I mean, I could tell it was y'all getting both of you down. Where's my story?
Off the hook. 3:45 comes quick. Yes, Lord.
Yes,
Yes,
it
sir,
does.
it sure does.
Take care, Ted. Be safe, buddy. Stay
Thanks for
warm.
coming in, Ted. Hey, uh, if y'all don't mind, hit that thumbs up for us. We, we're
Yeah,
trying to
don't
do
call.
a good job. All right, Melissa.
Yeah, if things go right this year, I'll have some extra stuff out there for them to munch on. I'm gonna plant some turnips and probably do a pumpkin or two out there. Give them a little something special. I know what I could put out there, but it probably wouldn't last as long.
And I can tell you they like black-eyed peas.
Mm,
There's nothing there, Melissa. Uh, Melissa was trying to send. Uh,
yeah, when I had to throw that one deer away, it hurt. It hurt my feelings pretty good.
I imagine it did.
And that was a lot of meat that could have been in the freezer, but with it having an infection like that, and I'm just getting out of the hospital with two blood infections, I figured I didn't want to take a chance. I mean, they say you could cut it out and get rid of it, but
Uh,
any infection runs through the whole body, right?
oh man.
We're gonna. So, who's gonna win? Ernie, are you gonna be able to participate in the coyote hunt?
I probably will. I ain't been practicing or anything like that. I've been a little busy, but I'll get around to it. I know they ain't easy to shoot.
No, because I'm gonna win it.
I think the boys kind of gunning for me this time, but uh, that I won the last one. But I'll go ahead and tell you that a missile line's ready. I've already got my dog spotted. I just got to get him down.
Mm,
Them things are so spread out all over the map.
Yeah.
You really got to find a couple spots and hunt. You just kind of got to sit down and hunt them because you try to stalk them, you gonna mess it up. Uh,
Lisa, if you can find some Red Cross toothache medicine, it's for when people's fillings fall out. They put the cotton ball down in there and then stuck it in where their filling was. If you get some of that, you can take a Q-tip and dip it down in medicine and rub it around on your gums. That might help your teeth from, to ease up the pain until you can get into the dentist or something.
I'll tell you what else to try.
Tea
Go,
bags.
go to the pharmacy, and you don't have to have a prescription to buy it, but they keep it behind the desk. You have to ask for hurricane gel, and
Never heard of that one.
it's they got it in different flavors. Uh, it comes in a tube like you can get it like oil gel, or you can get the little liquid form, or you can get the spray. But I found that the gel or the liquid is the best. Uh, Hurricane gel you have to ask for at the pharmacy. It's not prescription, but it's got antibiotic in it and Novocaine.
That's what's in that Red Cross. It's not Novocaine, but it's 90. I think it's like 90-some% eugenol. Kind of like what the dentists use.
Yeah, that's a hurricane gel, y'all.
I've done everything, and that's my last resort using that because whatever it touches, it numbs it.
Now I got a trick that sure enough killed but I can't tell. I don't hear.
Yep.
Yeah, and you buy it at the parts store too. Yeah, you can buy this at the parts store,
Hmm.
and it'll kill the root.
Never heard of it.
I'll tell you.
All right.
But yeah, best in the snow here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 4 to 5 inches as the beginning of the show right now. We might have a little more out there.
Yeah. You
I know about that. God, I can't even get the thing to work without Melissa's help.
What's that?
Oh, I typed in my deal and I didn't type in weather. I don't even know how to work the doggone thing.
Every time I try to type it in, it gives me the wrong location. I've never even heard of that place.
See if it works this time.
Huh. Yeah, my enamel is gone also, Lisa.
There it is.
Why my enamel is gone, but it's been gone on my front teeth.
26. Good night, Irene.
Wow.
It's cold here. Oh, we see very little of that. I won't be going outside. Thank you very much. I'll be staying in the house.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of cold here. It's supposed to be the coldest night we had so far. So I'm holding off on doing the laundry. That way it'll help heat the house.
I got to get on there here and teach Hogleg how to play Fishing Planet. You download that yet, by the way?
Nope, not yet.
Good Lord.
All right, now I got them.
Thank you, Steve. Take care, buddy. Stay warm.
Let's see, Steve.
I don't think I want to show that, Melissa. I'm all bundled up.
Fishing Planet, JG. It's free on the Steam store. You play it for free. Now they gonna try to sell you a bunch of DLCs, but you don't have to buy anything for it. You can just play it. You'll eventually unlock everything. I got to teach Hogleg how to play it, and I got to help Kelly with OBS. Lorna's supposed to give Kelly an OBS lesson.
Hmm.
All right.
Well, I need to be there when you do.
Yeah. That's
Well,
gonna
let's
be
got a little something to show. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I had a doctor's appointment next month to go and get my blood tested again.
Yeah, I forgot how to do this. Doggone.
What, sharing the screen?
I don't think American Truck Simulator is on Xbox, but Fishing Planet is, and I believe that if you've got the Game Pass, it's free over there too. It's a lot to learn, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I forgot how to do this. Oh man, come on now.
Well, that's good. That keeps him interested in something to keep him home and safe. That's a good deal. Better home playing games than out getting into trouble. I'm glad to hear that. If it ever needs any advice, Sandy, just send me a message.
Yeah, that keeps him out of trouble anyway.
Sure does. What are you trying to do?
Trying to download the snow.
Lord Sandy, don't let him try to get pointers off of driving truck.
Hey, I drove good today. Thank you very much. I had a good.
You did.
I drove good today.
That's because Alvin Lewis wasn't in there aggravating you.
No, it's because Kelly was in there helping me keep up with the chat.
Was that it?
I'm watching the chat.
Now we know where Stan been.
Yeah, Stan gets throwing out frozen pipes. Yeah.
Man, I hate that, Stan. I really do. I know what it's like. I've laid down on slabs of ice throwing them out with a torch.
Oh yeah.
Then I got me some money up. Bought me one of them salamanders, a forced air heater, and started using that.
Hog, not videos. I said pictures, she says. That is exactly why Troy does not, and his wife does not go buy a house. All that stuff right there.
Yep.
I have something. That is one of the nice things about living in an apartment. You have those issues, you just call them and they fix it. So, no, you may not send me no pictures, Stan.
There's the hood of Melissa's truck.
Good night. Y'all did get a little blanketing, didn't you?
Yeah, that was way earlier. That was about 6:30.
Dustin, welcome in, Dustin.
It only been snowing for an hour and a half. A little more than a dusting.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like it's probably a good 4 or 5 inches right there.
Yeah. And let's see. Man, I forgot how to do this. I'm out of practice, y'all. Let's see.
Welcome in, PR.
No PR.
Drop it.
Hello, y'all.
Snagging. Welcome in.
Troy, he needs training again. Lord, I feel like that's all I do is give training. We got him. I got him. I had to tune him up on how to put a live up. It had been so long.
Yeah.
We got him going though. If I can just get the date right.
The date, time's right, but the day was wrong.
Yeah.
Here's
Knucklehead tech sport. Boy, you got that right.
there. There's her truck. Let's see.
Yeah.
And um,
Now I'm gonna tell you. Now, every now and then in these chats, you see a true statement. And this one right here, there ain't no more true statement than I saw on this show tonight. It's right there.
Doing okay there, Snagging.
That explains a lot right there, Stan. Mark, look at me. I've been sniffing fumes my whole life, and I'm perfectly normal. Not. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord.
try not to laugh too much. There's me in our front yard.
Yeah, I'm just resting up, waiting, biding my time.
What are you doing there, Hog Leg?
Looking at my phone. See that? That's my truck back there behind me.
Hey, Skywalker.
Welcome in, Skywalker.
See, you was already outside. You could have rolled around in the snow and made a snow angel for your
That's right.
subscribers. I tried to get him to do it. He wouldn't do it. Hog Leg, or you gonna go ice fishing soon?
Well, I'm not biting no tongue. You can believe that. I ain't got no teeth.
That's our garbage can.
And it did snow.
Why? Who did he? Oh, she trying to take a picture of the Sega palm. All right, that's enough.
So, Ernie, you gonna try to get another deer? You said.
Yes, sir. I'm going to try. I appreciate all the viewers that come in, hanging out.
Yeah. Y'all make it snow again.
It's just I ain't got no more StreamYard time until the 2nd. I've been running YouTube. I don't guess it's too awful bad.
it's a good picture. You know, can't bring anybody up, but it's a good picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Sandy, he won't do it.
No. Sandy, number one, if I get my big butt down there, laying in that cold ground, I'll have to pop a whole bottle of nitrous stats because my chest will be against the ground.
Well, if your pacemaker was to go off and somebody see you, they'd probably think you was trying to break dance a little bit.
Ugly catfish would look more like a boar in the snow. Use that
Paint stuff.
paint stuff. Oh,
You didn't have to use that stuff, Sandy, until he ate that Vegemite.
I don't use nothing. See the white in my beard? I can't help it. My head ain't got no gray in it. It has silver in it. I've always heard that silver is wisdom.
Well, bro, I sung a song that said silver and gold in it.
Well, okay. Welcome in, Dallas. Dallas a little bit.
Well, you could go back to the old days, taking a magic marker to it.
Permanent.
Let's see.
Let's do it in hot pink this time, though.
No.
Dallas,
No.
welcome in.
Can't find it. Can't find it. There was a permanent marker up there. Sharpie.
They say that's experience.
Let's see where my baby. Man, get out of here. You want to be timed out. Skywalker.
We need to break Troy into the right and right way with Vegemite way.
That's right.
I seen them sour looks y'all had on y'all face. I ain't eating that stuff.
You don't know what you're missing, Troy.
I know exactly what I'm missing.
It's some good stuff.
I know
There
exactly.
was a lady sent me a tube of that, Troy. And then there was a teenager sitting down here one day, and I said, "You want to try some of this?" He put it on a cracker. He sat there and ate that whole tube with a pack of crackers.
Wow.
That boy must have been hungry.
I don't see how.
I can't risk losing my figure.
It'll make you lose your figure, all right. You won't want to eat nothing else.
Yeah, PR. We're going to bring the Boar's Nest back on Tuesdays night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Which is 8 p.m. Central.
I ain't listening to you, Red. Where you going? Stan says I saw a farmer spreading Vegemite in the field.
Yeah, that's about right, too. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man.
I ain't eating that stuff. No.
That's about what it smells like. It smells like that stuff that little brewery, after
Yeah,
they make the beer and then they loaded the hops and grain and all on a trailer, and then they feed it to the cows. Yeah, they feed it to the cows, get the cows drunk. But that's what that stuff smells like.
It's not for me. I can tell you that. I don't care what you add with it.
PR isn't able to do more than all nighters anymore, but inventory back on every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's it. Oh, Mark, he can handle it, man.
Mm.
You talk about, mm,
Nope. Nope.
I bet neither one of y'all thought about using it in pack bait.
no. As a matter of fact, we used it in soups, vegetable soup. Why'd you shake your head, Ernie?
Huh?
Why'd you shake your head?
I ain't no way I'd be eating none of that stuff.
It's good in soup, vegetable soup. Just like
Mm-mm.
a beef bouillon.
I don't have none here to even try that. So
We don't have no more, so and we ain't getting no more. So
mm-mm.
it don't matter.
Mark said he can taste it just thinking about it.
Yep.
Oh man.
Although I need to talk to the sheriff about serving that over in the county jail. They may not come back.
Hmm. You know,
Well,
it's a good possibility.
Vegemite on toast. May not have as many repeat offenders if we started serving Vegemite and toast for breakfast in the morning.
there you go. That's an idea. That's an idea. Well,
Yeah, they was passing out bologna sandwiches, wasn't it? At one time.
Oh, they do that a lot. That a
down
lot.
here they just give a pack of romaine noodles.
They do that a lot. Uh, you know,
Romaine noodles, and that's what I don't. I don't. They give them a pack of romaine noodles in a styrofoam cup, and where are they supposed to get the hot water from?
Hmm.
well, they get it out of the tap. Is where they get it out of. But I'll tell you, right when I retired, we had another sheriff who was coming in, and he got the bright idea. It's been many years ago that he was going to put in microwave oven in each cell for the prisoners to heat the commissary up. Because you go down by the commissary, family put money on the books. A lot
Yeah,
of it was soups and ramen noodles. And I knew the guy, and we had conversations about it one day. And I told him, I said, Sheriff, that's a bad idea. And he's like, well, it'll save a lot of time for the staff. And I said, yeah, I understand that, but you're going to give a prisoner that's aggravated about being incarcerated access to scalding hot water. You're going
there
to
you go.
create a problem. Uh, well, he did it anyway, and the microwave stayed in the cells 3 days, and then the county sold them all.
Wow.
Why did they sell them all? Because some prisoner got mad at the guard and threw hot scalding water on him. Bad idea.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was. That's what I was getting about. But where are they supposed to get the hot water?
So in the day area, there's one microwave in the day area. There's always a microwave over in the day area. Of course, it's a special microwave where it's supposed to be fixed where they can't burn the place down. But you're talking about putting one in each cell. So
I heard that they up here in Ohio, when they're in there, they get them ramen noodles and they'll break them up in a bowl and add other things to them without hot water now and eat them like a snack.
they make just about anything out of those ramen noodles. They use
Wow.
them for just about everything. They make pizzas out of them, even pizza dough.
Huh.
Yeah, they'll take the ramen noodles and they'll soak them, and then they'll mash them into a dough and they'll let it dry, and then they'll put cheese and pepperoni on it.
Wow.
what? What do you mean by that?
Be kind of crispy, wouldn't it?
He'd love to be my fugitive. Now, you wouldn't want to be my fugitive because I'm gonna tell you right now, I just go on put you. I just put you in solitary.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
He'd be one of them guys up at the window, pressing against that little window, screaming.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, good Lord!
As I seen them walking that clown in there, I'd point directly to the holding cell in the back.
Oh man! Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they make pizza dough out of those ramen noodles. It makes them. I've seen some stuff go in the jail.
Wow.
I was in there one night. I'm not going back. If I do, it will be for something real bad. Even that day they took me, I thought about running. I really did.
Wow.
They make alcohol in the toilet and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called that. Hoochie coochie.
Yeah.
Hoochie
Yeah.
The hooch.
Hooch. Oh yeah, hooch.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh man.
Hmm.
All right, y'all. We just carrying on now, killing time.
Yeah.
You got anything else to say, Troy?
I'm glad Stan's not my fugitive. That's all I got to say.
Man. There you go, Kelly. Toilet wine.
Ernie, we appreciate you coming on, and I want to say before we go uh, that I'm awful proud of you. You put a lot of work in building that stand, and
That's right.
every time you got a chance at doing your deer processing, and I could say from one fellow handicap to another, it was a lot of work, and you did a good job, my friend, and I'm very proud of you, and I'm glad I got to watch you.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody's welcome into my shows. I appreciate that, Troy. Yeah, it took time. Yeah, some days I did push it myself, but in the long run, you do what you have to do to make it in this world. And if you got a disability, depending on what it is, don't let it slow you down. I mean, it just takes you a little longer to do something, but just don't quit. Just keep going day by day. Do a little here, a little there. Eventually, it gets done.
All right. Yeah, that's all it takes.
The only thing you got, there's one other thing it's got to take first.
What's that?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Guy upstairs.
Man upstairs. All right.
Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in, and just always remember, Look up, because KP said it.
Good.
Deuces, y'all.